So you royally screwed up. And I'm not talking just like a small screw up, like you dropped your phone in the toilet, or maybe you forgot your mom's birthday. No, I'm talking like a royal screw up. The kind of screw up where you've done something wrong and you know it. And a lot of people are upset and people might be hurt. If you're the type of person that has any kind of empathy, you're gonna feel bad. You're gonna feel bad for all these people that you've let down. And if it's bad enough, that might push you into a spiral of self-doubt, self-pity, low self-worth. Your confidence might be shot. And when you get to that point where you literally have no hope left, like depression can just grip you. And you can really start to feel like maybe the world's better off without you. I felt that. Depression is something that I've struggled with a lot. And to be honest, I think a lot of those emotions are normal after you screw up. It's just part of it. And if you don't feel bad, if you don't feel something, that probably just means that you're a raging narcissist and you don't have empathy for people. So if you feel bad about a screw up, that's the first step. I think you're okay. So one thing that I find helps when you're in a bad place is try to look on the bright side. And I know that sounds cliche, and I'm not even very good at it. I think in the past, usually I'm more of a realist. I try to look at things the way they really are. But if you can look at the advantages or something that you can learn in a bad situation. I recently read Ryan Holiday's book, The Obstacle is the Way. Interesting thing about that book is you can take a bad situation and create something good out of it. The bad situation can be a stepping stone to the good thing. To such an extent that if you didn't have that stepping stone, that bad event, this good thing would have never happened. So let's take a look at that further. Here's 5 advantages I've come up with to royally screwing up. All right, so the first advantage to royally screwing up is it reminds you that you're not perfect, and neither is anybody else. So the next time somebody close to you or somebody you don't even know screws up, you might have a little more grace, because nobody's perfect. All right, advantage number 2 to royally screwing up. You learn who your friends are. Your friends will be able to separate you from your screw up. And if people attack you or violently criticize you or are non-constructive in their criticism, those people probably aren't your friends. Your friends may still be upset with you, but they will be able to support you and work through it with you. They want what's best for you. And the interesting thing about this process is a lot of times the people that you thought were friends might turn out to not be. And people you weren't really sure about, that maybe they wouldn't get it, all of a sudden these people are offering like new levels of support and insight for you. So the third advantage to royally screwing up is knowing that everybody is pissed at you helps you decouple from the fear of what people think. When your world is on fire, can you walk through the flames? A lot of people, including myself, obsess too much about what people think. And royally screwing up has this way of allowing you to separate yourself from your actions. Because a lot of people will only see your actions. They won't see your true self. And you really have no choice. If a lot of people are upset with you, you're being publicly shamed, you have no choice. You have a choice to stay at home in a ball or drop that fear and go out and live your life. You can't change the past. All you can do is move forward with new knowledge and new insight. All right, number 4, maybe an obvious one, but screwing up really bad helps you learn some wisdom and character that you can then use in the future. Maybe you won't make that screw up next time. Maybe you had some ideas in your head that just didn't work out, and now you realize that wasn't a great idea. You're not going to do that again in the future. I think a lot of people, they criticize themselves for making mistakes, but mistakes are where the growth happens. And sometimes you got to make a big mistake to learn that lesson. All right, so the 5th and final advantage to royally screwing up is it gives you time to reflect on why it happened. So you've had this event happen, you are now in this state, and all you can do is sit around and think about it. So was there some subconscious reason why this happened? Was there some baggage you've been pulling along? Was there some weakness that you could work on? Was there some thing that you were missing? Why did you choose the path that caused the screw up? Because it's usually a choice. Bad decisions create problems. Events don't just happen to you, although they can seem like that. There's an Alan Watts quote where he talks about how decisions sometimes just pop up like hiccups, and you wonder where they came from. But the thing is, there's always an underlying reason why you do everything. You are in control of your own ship. Maybe the screw up was just a symptom to a problem, and that problem is still there and needs to be dealt with. Maybe some kind of insecurity. Maybe some kind of thing under the surface that's putting you off and pushing you in another direction, and you just don't even know why. You can't put words to it. And a royal screw up has a way of allowing reflection on those things. You can now look at those things a little more clear. All right, so that's my 5 advantages. And the funny thing about royally screwing up is it sucks. But if you grow and it pushes you to a new stage in life or something that ends up better, is it really a bad thing? I guess that's the question I'd like to leave you with. If it causes you to grow, is it a bad thing? Yes, you might have really screwed up and caused damage to other people, but sometimes growth needs things like that. Anyway, it's an interesting thought. Good luck, guys. I hope everything is good in your life. If you're watching this video to the end, maybe leave me a comment or smash that like button. You can even subscribe to me because I'm probably going to make more videos like this. All right, have a good day.